Like a lot of ups and downs, frustrations over, you know, one possession away from continuing to play, um, some excitement about, how far we've come, and then, just um, you're still so far away from what you really want, and so you understand and how we're gonna put that together. So there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, a lot of rehashing stuff, and just because as good of a year as it was, and it was a really good year, it's still not what we want. What we eventually want it to be, and so.
How much momentum do you feel like the program has right now?
Oh, there's a lot of really good momentum right now. People are excited. You can get involved with pretty much anybody you want to get involved with. But with that too, you gotta make sure that you pay attention to what's important to make it continue to go in the right direction. And so, hopefully, we will be able to recruit and have the same type of kids, just with a little more talent.
Coming off the year you did have when you had so much success with transfers in your first year system, have you been getting a lot of feedback from transfers that are out there saying, hey, we'd love to take a look at you and play for you next year?
Yeah, and we have. But I don't know it's necessarily because we had success with transfers as much as people have seen the environment that we have, the culture that we have, the way our guys respond to each other and to our staff, and people want to be a part of that.
Last year you were recruiting well into the summer with guys. I'm assuming you're looking forward to not doing that this year. How long do you think it'll be before you can put a full roster together of scholarship guys?
I'm not sure, but I'm not in a hurry, because I think that like getting it done fast, it might not be the best way to get it done or allow you to get the best. Because I believe that there's a group of guys right now in the portal that some of them are pretty good players, but I also believe there's going to be a second rung of guys in the portal, and some of them might be better fit for us. And so you don't want to like rush into it and get it done.
Joe, is that a lesson you learned from the first group, that there's supply, you just need to wade through it and be patient with what you select?
Yeah, but I mean, I felt that way before I got here. I mean, I remember, I'm sure y'all remember last year you'd ask, are you worried? And I'd say, no, I'm not worried. Because you kind of saw it over the last few years, the trend of when guys go in the portal as opposed to some people go in early because their coaches want them gone, and then some guys go in a little bit later because they're strategic in how they do it, and then you've got the guys who declare for the draft and then are going to pull their name out and go back to school, and so you have to just weigh all that.
Does the idea that there's now the window of when to enter, does that change the dynamics at all?
Well, there's a deadline to enter by.
Right.
And there are going to be a few kids who wait for the deadline to go in.
You said Naquan's gonna, go through that process. Is that something that you encouraged him to do, or that he just wanted to do himself?
Yeah, no, I encourage. I want him to. We're gonna do the paperwork for the review. Just see what the NBA teams say. They have this panel that they survey all the NBA teams about each particular player who puts their name in, and then you get some feedback as to what they see as projection, and if the projections are good, then maybe we go to the next step. If the projections are not what he wants, then we say, okay, let's focus in on moving forward. The whole time he'll be working out with the team and doing all that, but it's always good to get as much feedback as possible.
Where can he make the biggest leap next season? I mean, he showed a lot this season. Where can he get even better?
Well, consistency, right? And his consistency of effort and production will come from increased strength and conditioning and preparation, how he prepares, and then just like really locking in on a couple things, shooting, strength and shooting will probably be the two things that I would think you'd see the most. They're the most tangible things that you can put, your eye on. There's some fundamental things that I think, having not played organized basketball from as a young kid, that he kind of skipped over, and I think we can go back and add some of that in and give him a better base to his game that will then help to eliminate some of the things that hindered his ability to be on the court more.
I'd like to go back